is. How does he do it?
I don't know. I think he's brilliant. I quite fancy him.
I know what you're saying.
So do I.
Do you know that I never miss an episode?
No, I don't, because I just think he's just amazing.
Yeah.
Talented bastard.
He's much better than that idiot on the other side.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you very much. Good evening. Hello there. Enough. 59 minutes left. We can continue. I am not Jeremy Vile, but you are welcome to Britain's paciest, craziest, sharpest daytime show. Now, for the first and possibly only time, being beamed into your living rooms at night. For the past decade, only a tiny proportion of the great British public have had the opportunity to enjoy the right stuff. Generally, people without jobs. Now, of course, thanks to our fantastic bankers, there are more of you out there than ever before. Hurrah. Tonight, though, it won't just be mums, bums, students and security men who get to gawp at us, but you guys too, the workers of Britain, as The Right Stuff celebrates its 10th birthday with a star-studded primetime spectacular. Forming our stellar panel, we have, fresh from the kitchen, this year's Celebrity MasterChef champion. I hate her already. It's Lisa Faulkner. You know how jealous I am.
I know.
I've even asked to have your award so I can hold it and feel what it's like.
Be careful with it. It's broken twice, so be very careful with my award.
When I had to go a few years back at MasterChef, I screwed up my hollandaise and was booted out.
Oh, no.
That's my magic moment there with my scallops. You screwed up your hollandaise and won. How does that work, Lisa Faulkner?
I think it was my palate, apparently. I had an exceptional palate.
Whatever. I think you made a huge you made a huge impression on Judge John Turode. I know that. Have a look at this.
She did very, very well indeed. Absolutely fantastic.
I put my heart and soul into it, and I really worked hard. And I just was so scared that they weren't going to like it. And they really liked it. It's just really mixed, and it's the last day, and it's just been so mad. It's been a proper roller coaster.
People here who know and understand the pressure, and so therefore it might look a bit over the top, but it is so stressful.
Have job offers flooded in from the kitchens?
There's been a few kitchen offers, yes. I hope it's not just washing up and chopping vegetables. So we'll see.
Now, our researcher, our fantastic team of researcher, he came up with some interesting fact on you. He's a busy guy. He's had to work with everybody here, and he tells me that you used to be a celebrity stalker.
I prefer to think of it as a supporter and a friend to Boy George.
To Boy George?
Yeah, I'm still obsessed with him. I still love him. But I did camp outside his house, only in the day, because I wasn't allowed to be out at night, because my mum would have not let me. And so I used to camp outside his house and just say, "Hi, George." So it's tragic.
I love it, I love it. Now, where are my presents?
Oh yes, I've got
10
presents.
years?
Yeah.
I'll come down and put it.
Close your eyes and open your hands.
Hey. Jeremy Kyle's Asbo sausages! Asbo sausages! Look, can you believe that? Fantastic. So tasty. So low rent. Now then, goodness gracious me, who else have we got here but Sanjeev Bhaskar, ladies and gentlemen? Nice of you to fit us in what must be a busy schedule working with Prince Charles.
Well, only over the next few days, but that's all, you know, it's all eco-green stuff.
Are you chuffing around on his £50,000?
I beg your pardon? I'm not chuffing anywhere at the moment. I've taken the pills and it's all cleared up, but thanks for bringing it up. Well, he's got a kind of a mini kind of eco-festival opening up all the gardens along the Mall. So there's kind of stuff for kids to do, and there's kind of an eco-car rally, which is on Sunday. So I'm involved in that, driving one of those around. And there's music and there's kind of comedy, and it is like a mini Glastonbury, but green.
Green, as opposed to muddy, brown,
yeah,
I guess.
Exactly.
Now, Prince Charles, there was a story in the papers the other day saying that Prince Charles is a fan of the show, and I'm being told we've actually had a tweet from the Queen. Can we have a look at this? There we go. What is it? That's got to be the real Queen, isn't it? Goodness knows I've worked with a few around this place. Yes. And the topiary, have you seen this? Got this in the papers today?
I was told about the... Yeah, well, I
Have a look at that. Have a butcher's at that.
Look at that.
Isn't that fantastic? What is the point of it?
That's it. That's the point of it, is right there, what you just said. Big, empty space. It's it's what you can do with topiaries. You could do that. You could, you know, fashion a rifle. You could do anything with it.
Turn it into Jeremy Kyler's.
That's
sausages.
where it came from.
These are going to sell. Now, where's my present? 10 years? I won't
say close your eyes and open your hands. There you go.
Guess who's the daddy, the Jeremy Kyle
DNA testing, especially for you.
Oh, you're making my day here, guys. Now, finally, we have a Wright Stuff virgin. You don't see many of those around these parts. The awesomely talented Catherine Tate, ladies and welcome. Now, we finally got you.
Yes.
We finally got you. What took you so long?
Do you know, I was wondering the same thing, because I used to sit at home and watch it and think, why haven't they ever invited me on? And I have tried to ring a couple of times.
Have you?
Yeah, and you can never get through. Is it real when people call?
It's really,
Is it really real? Because once you flashed up a picture of me, and it was a story that they'd written in the papers, and it was about how I'd influenced hoodie culture with my Emma Bother character. And I was sitting there getting like, oh my God, right, I'm going to get him on the phone. And then, of course, you can't get through.
That's the trouble with only having a team of one researcher.
Yes.
He's a busy guy.
No, it wasn't actually you. It was in the paper. They just happened to use my picture to show it.
Now, Doctor Who, we know you've done that. There's also something I'm hearing. Your next project's about the nativity.
Oh, it's about my nativity, my first nativity. I'm doing it. It's my first thing that I'm directing, actually, and I'm doing it for Sky. Are we allowed to say that?
Yeah.
Yes,
Good.
I'm
available to work on any major channel. And I'm sure everybody else is here too, right, guys? Yeah. We're available.
Traitors! Channel 5 have been so good to you.
They have. Got my word, yes.
Tonight.
My word, yes. So tell me about the nativity, because
Oh.
I'm scarred for life by the nativity. I didn't get in it.
No, I didn't get it. These things are called Christmas crackers, and it's all based on anecdotes, and 12 comedians have done anecdotes. And mine is about my first nativity, where I didn't get a part in the play. But because I was quite shy at school, but very sort of quite noisy at home, my mum complained to the school and said to the nun, why she not got part in the school play? And the nun said, well, you know, she's just so shy, we just couldn't expose her like that. And my mum went, have you seen her Gary Glitter? Which at the time meant nothing else. It meant nothing else than have you seen her impression of a glam rock king. That's all it meant at the time. And anyway, turns out, in the middle of the nativity, you know, behold the baby Jesus is born. The fourth king comes bearing the gift of glitter, and I turn up singing I'm the leader of the pack. And that actually happened, so that's what we're filming, yeah.
I was always, if you can believe it, I was always one of the bloody wise men from the East.
No.
Yeah. Sanjeev, Asif and Mubingi, you're the three wise men from the East.
Listen,
so I was head sheep once as well.
I've got to move on and tell them at home what we're going to do. We could just do this all day, can we, all night? Let me tell you about tonight's show. It is a particularly special one. Here's what you can expect. We're going to, but first of all, after the break... No, after the break, you're going to open our phone lines. That's where you guys come in. I want to know who you think holds the moral high ground between the hooker, who says you want to play hide the sausage from the boy, you pay for it, or the wannabe wag who will do anything to bag herself a rich bloke. She might say she's doing it for love, but I think we all know different, don't we? I've been thinking about this all day, and I reckon it's the prostitute who's the more honourable of the two, but what do you think? Moving on, I'm going to throw the cat amongst the pigeons as far as the panel goes and ask, why aren't women as funny as men? There are many more male comics out there than female ones. Why? Could it be that audiences prefer it when a bloke rather than a woman is trying to make them laugh? A new survey by a comedy website suggests that is the case, but Catherine's comedy work would suggest otherwise. And then we're going to wrap up proceedings by looking back at some of our very best bits over the past 10 years. Yes, all the stuff you missed while you were out at work. We'll hear from all our regulars in the audience, and of course, we want to hear from you. Here's Kirsty with all the numbers. 24, 34, 24, 32. No. What would it be? No.
Thanks, Matthew. And very good.
Nice dress, by the way. Richard Desmond's going to love that.
What, my dress? I had a bit of a problem with it earlier, didn't
Yes.
I? But I think we're all okay now.
Wonderful.
Good evening, everybody. If you would like to call the show this evening, the number to call, as usual, is 0207 173 5555. Calls will set you back a maximum of 10 pence a minute, and that's based on a BT landline call. So mobile phone charges and other networks may vary. You can email us, wrightstuff@5.tv. And if you'd like to send us a text, number is 80088. Text will cost 25 pence, plus your standard network charge. Not all messages will be shown on screen. And always remember to put TWS before your comments. And of course, if you're on Twitter, then get tweeting this evening. Twitter.com/5WrightStuff.
Nice one, guys. After the break, we're going to find out who holds the moral high ground. The hooker who says, you want to play hide the sausage with me, you're going to pay for it. Or the wannabe wag who will do anything, and I mean anything, to bag herself a millionaire. The former, upfront and honest. The latter, you could say they're anything but. 0207 173 5555 is the number for your thoughts. And while you're dialing, well, I just wanted to big up the techies who work on this programme. Lights, sound, and of course the real heroes, the camera operators. With people like them behind me, how could I ever go wrong? That's an unusual way to start a show, isn't it? That's our cameraman and wannabe mod, Rich, with a masterclass in technical excellence. We'll see you in 3.
How much does the average hooker cost per hour in the UK? 45 to 50, 95 to 100, or 125 to 130 pounds?